Hello there. How are you? I hope that this finds you well and wonderful. I wanted to do a little bit of an update for everyone. I've never really done any kind of just general updating videos, and this summer is going to be full of a lot of activities and changes in a way. I think that, well, before I get into that, I guess I thought that to make this slightly more interesting, I would do a little bit of an unboxing of a vintage Christian Dior jewelry case, I guess, for traveling that I found for an incredibly good deal, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. But before we got to that, I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about what's going on, and then I haven't had an opportunity to really light this candle, and I wanted to finish it before I left for the summer, which is something that I was going to talk to you guys about. So I thought we would light it together. It is deter Aspen Woods scented candle, and I think I mentioned this in another video, but one of my favorite colors is blue, so the color really won me over. It's a very fresh smell, I guess. It doesn't really say anything interesting on the bottom. I had to actually search all around my house for matches because I have one of those gas sort of lighters with the long stick end or whatever. But I was able to find some, and they're pink. Let's see if they actually light though. That one might be difficult in there. Oop. We're sparking there. I was about to get my nail to go up in flames. That would not have been good. Okay. This one's not lighting. Hold on. There we go. Looks like we need one more here. Matchboxes always make such nice sounds, don't they? That is not lighting. It's like doubled over down into the wax. Maybe this will turn into a match lighting video. Oh, neighbors. Sorry. I was talking to you guys then, so I won't be able to cut them out. Oh, here we go. Fourth time's a charm. Now we have a little bit of mood lighting. Okay, before it gets too hot, I'm going to transfer it over here. It where we can all see and not light the box on fire. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Okay, well, this is supposed to be an update and an unboxing anyway, so. So going to say earlier was that I think that I mentioned this in another video, maybe even two, but I am a student, a graduate student working on my doctorate, and this summer I am taking a position at another university, kind of like an internship, I guess. And so I'm going to be going away for the next, I guess, 3.5 or almost 4 months. Well, I will be pretty busy. I still definitely intend on continuing to upload. I know that I've had long gaps in between some of my uploads, and I apologize for that. Things just get so busy. I know everyone feels the same way though, so. But I have a lot of fun things planned for this summer. Where I'm going, I have a good friend who has a lot of fun stuff, and I'm going to steal it. Not permanently, just for a little while, and make some videos for you guys. And I say guys because specifically it's a lot of stuff for men, so I know I've been favoring stuff for the girls, but that's just because that's what I have around the house. So, and another good thing about me going is no more undergraduate neighbors. So hopefully things will be a little bit quieter. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what time I start filming. I mean, they never sleep. Although I remember what it was like to be an undergraduate. Fun times. Then you grow up and you have to join, well, not the real world. Graduate school is not the real world, but a less fun world. Trying to think if I had anything else to tell you guys. I swear, like, for the last 4 or 5 hours while I was doing things, I was thinking about all the things I was gonna tell you guys. And now, I don't remember. Oh well, I think I said the important stuff. If not, I'll put it in the comment, or not the comment section, what is it called? The information section. I'm sure you guys have noticed I write you guys like little novels down there. Obviously, you guys can see it says Dior here. I just pulled this out of a magazine and put it on top to cover my address and stuff, so it didn't come this way, although that would have been a lot of fun if it had. So inside should be a Dior jewelry pouch, purse, sort of little, well, you'll see when we open it. Hopefully that's what it is. That's what I'm expecting. I'm not sure how many of you guys know about the app called Poshmark, but this is where I purchased this item, and I've been looking for something that I could use to take on trips. I travel a lot, actually. My family lives in another state, and I'm very close to my family, so I do visit them several times a year. And then just going to things like conferences and just traveling in general. And I was looking for something that, I don't know, would work, and I tried different things. But I had decided a couple, maybe last year, sometime, that I wanted something that was more like a little, not a pouch, but like a box or something that zipped. You'll see when you see it. And I had been looking at different things, and everything was so expensive. And I just happened to see this on Poshmark, and it was $25. And it's one of those things where you just can't pass it up. And it's blue. You know how much I love blue, so more about Poshmark, I guess, because maybe some people don't know what it is, but it's an iPhone app or Android, depending upon which device you use. And it is for people to list items that they're ready to sell from their closets. I mean, that was the original purpose, although it's changed a lot since I first started using it a few years ago. And it's kind of hit and miss. There's certain things that you can find great deals on. You can do makeup swaps. I've done a lot of makeup swaps on Poshmark. And so you can trade or sell your things. Sometimes Poshmark takes a large cut from the sale, like 25% of sales. And so I don't particularly use it often to sell things, but you can find good deals purchasing like this item. Well, hopefully, we'll see. We're about to open it. But because of the huge cut that Poshmark takes, sellers tend to often unnecessarily inflate prices. So you have to really dig through the app to find good deals, but if you look long enough, you find stuff like this. And I found some other stuff over, I think I've been using the app for 2 years now. But if you like vintage, or, I mean, you just have to check it out. They have everything, so. And they try to make it kind of like a shopping community, which sounds strange, but, you know, whatever. They try to make it like a community. Although sometimes that's not always a positive thing. I'm sure you understand. Sometimes they're interesting people everywhere, let's just say that. But anyway, you find a lot of good deals if you look. so this, I believe that it's from the 90s. So let's see. The big moment of truth. Trying to make this as delicate as possible. She really taped this very thoroughly. I need a box cutter. I'm about to lose a nail. Okay, hold on for a second. This is gonna require serious surgery. There we go. Now it's going easier. I'm a little excited, so this might not be quite as gentle as I originally wanted it to be. Okay. So one of the things about Poshmark is they try to get the sellers to go the extra mile in the way they package the items that you purchase. So they're supposed to, well, they advise sellers to do cute little things for the buyers. Although this was such a good deal, I don't expect it, but we'll see. Sometimes it happens. Oh, she did. It's so cute. sure you saw it. There's a little card. Oh, loud, sorry. Oh, it's so cute, it's so cute. Okay, so she says, "Thank you for your purchase. I hope you love it. Enjoy your trip." I told her in the messaging that I was going to be traveling this weekend, so. But look how cute this card is. Doesn't make all that many sounds, I guess, but it has the Eiffel Tower, which is so cute because it's a Dior item and it's French, so. And then they had little clouds. It's a nice little touch. And the card is from Madison Collection, just in case anybody would like to find out where they could get it. That's so cute. I have a little board in my study area that has little cards and things like this on it, so this is definitely gonna go on my board. Okay. So, that little paper with the hearts on it. And then we have more cute paper with little confetti on it. We don't want it to catch on fire. That would be bad news bears. Okay. So it's wrapped in the cute little confetti paper. Now for the moment of truth. I'm very excited about this one. And of course we get a car blaring music right as I'm unwrapping it. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, this is the top of it. We unwrapped it from the bottom. So you can see it's like a little pouch. I don't know what to call it. Little, it's not a box, but it's kind of boxy in like a round way. Pouchy. I don't know what to call it, but it's for jewelry. And this is like my favorite all blue, but this color blue, like the, I don't know, the teal, is this a sky blue? It's hard to say. It's like a tealy sky blue. I don't know. This color. It's like one of my favorite colors. And at the top you can see it says CD for Christian Dior. And I believe this is from the 90s because this is the pull tab that comes on Lady Dior bags from the 90s. Although I think actually they even still use this on the Lady Dior bags. I'll have to look again, I'm not sure. But I know that it was used in the 90s on Dior, Lady Dior bags specifically. And it's so heavy. It's still in perfect condition. $25. I can't even, I mean, these are the kinds of deals you can't even believe. This means the zipper is very smooth. Let's see if I can. It made a little noise, but it's very smooth. But then you open it up, and you see the interior is like a mauvey pink leather. It's so cute. And it says Christian Dior in gold on the inside. And it comes with a little, it's not a top, but you set it on top of the jewelry to keep it from moving around during travel. It's kind of heavy, so it holds it in place so that it doesn't knock around too much and rub and scratch against each other. And the interior is a suede, pink suede, so it's soft. This is exactly what I was looking for, and it's in better condition than I thought it would be even. The pictures did not do it justice. I'm very excited about this. I've been looking for something like this for like a year or so. That's the thing about, I don't want to say shopping because it seems so, it's a consumerist pursuit. I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is, but when you find a great deal, I mean, you just, you know. I don't know. Anyway. But there you have it. I'm gonna zip it up, so. Well, that was very exciting for me, and I really appreciate you guys being here. It made it even more exciting, so. And, I think I told you guys most everything that I wanted to. I wanted to say actually, kind of along this vein, that I'm not sure how many people are interested in learning more about how to get good deals on vintage, like luxury items, but I'm more than happy to do, like, I know it sounds weird, but like tutorials for how to shop for them. And it took me a long time to learn, I guess all the stuff that I learned over the years. I started a long time ago, longer than I would like to admit, looking for designer items on the secondhand market. I am firmly against paying the ridiculous prices for stuff that you see, like, you know, the big luxury designers. The prices are just insane. If you look at, for example, the price hikes from Chanel and Louis Vuitton, it's actually outpaced the increases in the price of gold. I mean, gold went up from around 2001 to around the time of the big recession, like about $1,000. But it's corrected itself again and gone back down. But the prices of luxury items just continue to rise. I mean, it's insanity. I was actually reading an article from, I think it was Forbes, I don't remember, but they were saying that one of the, not safest, but one of the, I can't remember how they put it, but one of the investments that you can make that gives you one of the biggest returns is purchasing Chanel flap bags, or especially Hermes Birkin bags. And I mean, that's astounding. I don't know. Anyway, but I like, it's kind of like a game for me, I guess. It's the thing I do to relax and kind of take my mind off of what I'm doing. And it's kind of like a game, beating the system, I guess. So when I find something like this, I feel like I've beaten the system, I guess. So anyway, if anyone's interested in learning how I play my little game, I guess, let me know, because I am more than happy to show you guys how to find stuff like this. I mean, really all it is learning the brands and knowing what to look for, and just patience, waiting and waiting until you find something that is within your price range and what you're looking for. So, I mean, this, probably if I gone to like even a Target, or certainly the mall probably would have been more expensive, but I mean, for $25, I'm not sure that I could have purchased this today just at a Target, especially in real leather. So anyway, that's my spiel.